Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Hold on.
and we're watching Fullmetal, Alchemist, Brotherhood.
This is episode 55. I think
55.
we
we thought the last one was 55.
we were like we were so certain to not see the picture. The 56 50 what we thought was 56, which was actually 55.
So now
let's again go through
again.
this.
Exactly.
Just not to look at the pictures.
Yeah. Or the name of the next episode.
Yeah.
I couldn't be more excited.
I mean,
As every
what else
single
is new? People,
time.
today is a special day because we can watch
3 episodes.
We're trying to watch 3. We'll
Yes.
see if the daylight is on our side.
Yeah.
But we're gonna try to watch 3. Okay,
Yeah,
what a joy! I can't be more excited.
And that just means we're gonna come faster to the ending. But we know that. So just so you know, we're gonna finish this show in amount of
Single digits.
8 days. In amount of 8 days, let's say, we're gonna finish watching this show.
In the amount of 8 days, I'm gonna become a sadder person.
I don't think so. Because we're gonna be so happy that we have experienced this.
Oh, true.
You know?
And we'll never experience it again.
I disagree. We said that after Avatar and here we go again. So like, I
Who
think
would've fucking
something else is gonna come after this.
Hopefully.
Not every show has to be equal in everything, you know?
It doesn't.
So like, it just has to be some similar feeling, emotions, storylines, love in it.
Just all that.
Just something like that, and I'm gonna be satisfied.
Just
you know?
that. It's gonna be very hard to top Fullmetal. Yesterday was October 3rd. Anyways, where we left off, I can't even fucking talk about where we left off, okay? All our boys and girls are... all our boys and girls, mostly Hawkeye and Roy, are on the floor, having experienced emotional trauma, okay? That how do we deal with all of that? I don't know. But we have gone through that and we're on the other side and better for it. So now we can continue going towards the father, I think.
Actually, how we ended the episode is...
I was like... Leave that to the fucking end.
I'm coming to the father. So the storyline with that already started. I got chills all over my body in just a minute clip, 30 seconds clip of them just talking about who they are and how they see each other, which is very interesting. Can't be more excited to see that conversation continue, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna continue in this episode.
What is Hohenheim's plan here? He's coming towards the what is he gonna try to do now?
We've been asking that ourselves for 55 episodes.
I know.
So
because I'm thinking, it's not like he's just here to talk. Is he just gonna be like, well, let me just unleash some powers on you and let's see what happens? What are we gonna do, boy? What are we gonna do?
I have no idea.
Maybe. I don't know. But maybe that's why he, went alone and everything, and maybe he thinks he's gonna destroy the father and destroy himself. But before he manages to do that, our boys come and stop.
They're not gonna stop
from killing himself as well as the father, because he's alone. I don't.
The thing is, they're not gonna stop him technically, because he will succeed at the end. I think he's just not gonna succeed
right now
immediately. Yeah, I think father is very strong. We all know that. So that's the thing. I definitely see Hohenheim's storyline ending with dying and saving them all, and I made my peace with it, honestly. He is the one. Yes, I'm gonna be heartbroken, but he's the one that I'm gonna not be the least heartbroken, but
understand the most.
Yeah, I completely also understand the storyline for him needing to die, you know. I would rather him die than Scar, honestly. I'm at that point. I really don't want Scar to die. I think he deserves second chance, with everything that he's trying to do. Honestly,
and
now I would
he survived and how cruel the world has been to him.
And now I would really hate if he died. I know what I said before. I don't stand by anything of that. Honestly,
take it back.
He doesn't deserve to die any more than Roy and Hawkeye do. He deserves the second chance to continue making Earth a better place. That country a better life, place.
And not just being stuck in this constant revenge. That he's
getting out of it
anymore.
There,
He's not anymore. Now his main focus is to make the world basically a better place.
Yeah.
So that this doesn't happen to anyone.
Yeah.
And I just think what a great cause for him.
And Hawkeye are doing is the same as Scar.
Yeah.
It just comes. They come out from the two different sides. They did things for two different reasons, but at the end of the day, they're still trying to make this country a better place, to make sure that nothing like that happens again.
Yeah.
And I think all of them deserve that chance, honestly. I have no idea. That's the thing I am about this show, is that like a part of me is confident that somebody has to die, but like I am not ready for anybody. So we'll see. Like I am fearful of that part, honestly.
Last episode we have also lost Envy in a really surprisingly, let's say, emotional moment. They kind of made me feel very differently about all the sins, because I think I've started viewing them with a lot more, let's say, sadness, kind of.
Empathy.
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like, again, it's
they
like...
They didn't ask for this.
No, and it's like, you know, like when if like a dog attacked someone, like not like the dog is evil or something, it is just... It's a dog. And like similar to that, sins are just sins. They are full of the sin that they are.
That's what I want to say.
Like they can be human,
emotion.
And like and somehow, because like they are kind of alive, they are struggling in a way. Like Emma was jealous of humans. Like there's some type of like there's consciousness in them more than there's like consciousness in a dog or like any type of animal. But like they still can't escape their faith, and that makes them really.
Because they are made to be a sin, and they can't escape those emotions. And no matter how much they would like to, maybe some of them, it's just who they are. And they are suffering every day because of what they've been made to be. And that is tragic.
I just think that the last episode kind of made me really angry at the father all over again, for creating this at all. And I mean, speaking of the sins, I swear to fucking God, this is the episode. Maybe that's what the picture is.
Oh, maybe that's the...
That's what the picture is. Maybe it's Bradley. Maybe Bradley comes, because like I thought he was gonna come, not in the previous one, but the one before that, I think, because they kept talking about Bradley and how
maybe he's gonna come in the 16th episode, and that's why we shouldn't see the name of the episode.
56th, yeah. 16th.
I wish.
Yeah, imagine if we were there. Like maybe he comes there. I mean, which is gonna be very interesting to see, because we are basing our whole, let's say, rebellion on being like, oh, someone's trying to overthrow Bradley, you know, and not like Bradley is the one that we're trying to overthrow as well. So like it's gonna be, I think, very confusing to people. And now Bradley shows up and starts fighting against our guys. Like how that's gonna work. Again, I like that is one of the things I'm most looking forward to seeing, honestly, is Bradley, and I guess his encounter with Scar, because like that's in the intro, and that again, like that could also be one of my favorite parts in the intro, like when Bradley is there like a fucking tear. What? So like I can't even express you how much I'm looking forward to seeing that. Also, baby boy Al might come to Central in this episode, because like they're on their way, they're in a car, they have been for a couple of episodes now. So like they might appear now.
Maybe.
I don't know.
There's a big possibility of that.
Where's Pride? Pride was like left behind when our guys entered, but like we didn't see where he went. Like I also assume that he's going towards Central.
Maybe.
Something like that. And of course we have to see what's gonna happen now with the father and Hohenheim. Like I don't know what I'm supposed to be expecting here at all. Like I don't know. I'm so nervous.
And also what I want to say is that for some unapparent reason, Miss Azumi decided to come.
Azumi!
And make it easier for father to use her.
Again. How does Roy... How? Why is Roy there with the five of them? Roy's like the odd one out, you know what I mean? I'm sure they're gonna make sense of it. I'm just like, am I supposed to be fearful of this? How are we gonna make sense of it? Yes, Izumi's here, and good for you, girl.
He doesn't have to draw the thing.
Yeah.
So he must have done something, either like open the portal or like seen the truth or something, because he doesn't have to draw it. Maybe when he learned alchemy, fire alchemy. Yeah. Maybe something like that. We just don't know that part.
Oh, you think because he doesn't draw a circle? I mean, he has the circle in his glove.
Okay.
And that's why he puts the glove on, and that's like how he activates
Yeah.
it. So like clearly he can't just do it by not doing anything. Like our boys and everyone who has seen the truth can do it. So like clearly he hasn't seen it. Like I just don't know if it's gonna be a thing of like, well, we can summon somehow by someone who's seen the truth, we can like call up the truth again, but like it doesn't work like that.
I don't think so.
Like I was like, he's just sees it as a proxy, like he's not involved in it.
No, I don't think so.
I don't know how this happens.
I have
Honestly,
no idea,
I don't.
honestly.
I
I
also know
can't
the
even
rules of the
figure out.
truth. Like the truth. Like the truth is technically like a god or something. So like I don't know. I don't know what we can do with that. Like I don't know if there's like something more to it. If there's like some twist that we don't know. Anyways, like I think that's gonna be explained eventually.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, the 5 of them are all there. Great. Great. Like thank you so much, Izumi, for coming to our aid. Like we needed you. Like she brought the brick soldiers, which is great. Like we really needed that moment. But like, can you just run now? Can you just run now? Be careful not to see the next picture.
Yeah. So I guess maybe if he is coming.
Wait, I'm like, I can't even be close to it because I will always see Bradley's like mustache. You know what I mean? Like it's prominent.
I guess either maybe he's gonna come in the after credit scene, just like
There's
father.
an after credit scene, sure.
Yeah, just like father or something like.
Bradley, boy, let's fucking go, please. I don't like the truth at all, honestly.
Did you see the truth in a woman shape?
Yeah. I was wondering if that is like it looks like a truth, but I mean, it's not like truth has a gender, you know.
I don't know. Maybe that's gonna mean something.
Maybe.
Maybe that's gonna be. I think they put it there for a reason. Boy, he's sleeping so peacefully.
That means Al just has his body back in a fucking
Everything
coma
is
because
fine.
we're all just
And
peaceful.
Winry is next to him, watching over him. There's nothing to worry about.
I have something to worry about. I have something to worry fucking about. Oh my god. Everything looks the same to me. Of course we are.
Hey, give it a rest! If I hadn't had to come back to keep a certain moron out of trouble, I wouldn't have got turned around!
I don't recall anyone asking you to come back.
Don't be rude and just say thank you.
I'd be halfway to Psycho Town right now if me and Scar hadn't stopped doing what we did!
The lieutenant had already talked me down by the time you even showed up. You two should keep quiet.
Listen, even if he won't, I'd like to say thank you. I couldn't have snapped him out of it by myself. I'm sure the last thing any Ishvalan wants to hear is that they've done a kindness for someone like me.
Oh.
But you did. It was you who brought him back. Back to himself. So thank you.
Your gratitude is unnecessary.
The adults.
Oh wow.
of
First like
life.
5 fucking seconds, you know? Great.
Attention Central Soldiers. British forces have taken the operations center.
Damn those Red Briggs cowards!
We're on the right side.
Taken the operations center.
You were using the tank as a distraction to hide your true purpose, using your alchemy to dig that tunnel!
Now you're catching on.
God,
We have
I thought we got rid of
problems.
that.
The operations center! It's been overrun by Briggs forces and they've captured General Crimin!
Operations. Is Buccaneer there?
Sir!
No matter what happens, do not open any gates, you hear me?
We can't allow a single one out into the city.
We need to destroy them right here, right now!
Let's just get Troy for a
Love
second
this.
here.
Yes, General. From now on, I'm in command.
Okay, then you die as well.
This is operations.
Don't be ridiculous.
The Fuhrer's chair, a veritable throne. If we win this battle, it just might be mine.
Oh, here he comes. Oh,
You're gonna eat pig.
the dummies are like, you wanna take Bradley's spot? I don't think so.
Or
Oh my god, enough! God, and we go again, and we go
Oh my
fucking again.
God. For how long are we gonna repeat this cycle?
that monster can still move.
Literally.
Times do we have to kill?
My question exactly, but I feel sad for him.
It really is a tenacious one, isn't it?
Can he maybe like somehow like accidentally
They're fighting,
help
they're
us?
fighting, they're fighting, they're fighting. Okay. Maybe.
She and I are the ones he's after. Keep your distance.
and keep killing dummies.
Must kill her. Such a stubborn woman. That general.
But she and I are what he's after.
Like it's her, but
I love it, everybody's fighting together.
people are incredibly brave sometimes, honestly.
Both of you, run now while you can. Fight it. You would have me run away from this. To mere thought of fleeing, of leaving the battlefield in disgrace.
Fuck.
I swear on my life, such a thing will never happen again.
I have chills all over.
What is that?
You refuse
No?
to run. That's impressive. You're a fine man. But then I've already got a man 100 times finer than you.
Okay.
And who are you? A female officer.
A
Must
housewife.
be the indomitable General Armstrong then. That subordinate of yours, the one who has the mohawk, he asked me to come and help you. That man. Who asked him?
Izumi, you should be here. You fucking should be here. Oh my god.
In general, if Olivia is looking at you
Honey.
like this, honey.
Extraordinary. Who is he?
He's my husband.
I think he's in love of it.
Incredible valor. Respectable muscles.
Let's beat him together.
Aww. The power of muscles. I can't even be happy. I feel bad for every single fucking one of them now.
And we've been laughing so much whenever he says pain. It's
I know.
It's such a
I know,
pain,
it's
it's such a
actually-
bother. And that's actually sad because that's all he feels constantly.
It's like he even wants to do this. He's like, oh, I have
Yeah.
to do that now. Like, I really want him to just die. Like, I feel like that
Yeah.
would be the biggest kindness.
Am I dying now? For real?
I think so.
What is dying like? Such a pain to think about it. But such a pain living to you.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Dude. We have three
Alright.
more.
Honestly, I even thought he was gonna say finally.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be
Yeah.
relieved. We have three more sins, right?
All that's left are scrawny mannequins. Get a move on and eliminate them.
Okay, but like how? Legitimately how? You can't really do it.
With skills like yours, I'm surprised I haven't heard of you.
Yeah, yes, you have actually.
I'm a housewife and an alchemist, nothing more. You have met the Elric brothers, haven't you? They're like family to me. Wait, does that mean that you're Azumi Chris?
Yes, the one who went into your.
So I assume the Elrics are here too. Yeah, I imagine they are.
Tell me the truth. Can you stand?
Don't ask stupid questions. Hold on a second. You're severely injured. You should take it easy.
Now that's rich. We adults very well can't be caught lounging about while the youngsters do our fighting for us.
We carry the burden of this world now. But none of us is going to be around here forever. We have to show the next generation how it's done. Apparently, I'm one of the ones they've marked as a sacrifice.
Yeah, girl.
I'll lend you all a quick hand. Then I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I
Oh.
won't give him a chance to catch catch me.
I love that she's thinking about that, my smart girl. Oh my god, no!
I
I
honestly
need to
think you
fucking
should go
pause. I need to fucking
immediately.
pause. I need to fucking pause.
Fullmetal
Okay, good, thank you.
We're going back.
5 seconds, okay.
Just so you know.
What?
We're going back.
Yeah, but like I...
The reunion, and yet you're stone-faced. Long ago, you were full of life and spirit, a vibrant being. Lust, greed, sloth,
He got rid of all
Yeah.
of his...
envy,
Oh, wow.
wrath, pride. Those are the 7 deadly sins of man. In excess, any one of those will ruin a person. Even so, you must understand them all to understand humanity. Why would you sever them from yourself? Careful, you nearly killed me.
He's so cute.
Please be more careful. Fighting has never been a particular specialty of mine.
Is he here to try to like talk some sense into him?
You heard it, he said, stop this.
Yeah. I mean, you know that he's not a fighter. My god.
Answer me this. Why would you create the homunculi? Treat them as children. Have them call you father. Back when you were an arrogant speck in a flask, you used to scoff at the very notions of community and family. But actually, family is what you wanted more than anything, wasn't it? You wanted what the humans have.
What?
Where did he go?
Me when I get embarrassed. Swallow by the fucking ground.
There is no part of me that wishes to lower myself to their level. Instead, I shall become a far more perfect being.
What? Can't he? Not?
Oh, what did you do,
So I
Juanheim?
finally elicited a reaction from
What did he do?
What have you done? You might say that I've simply done what you wouldn't. You don't realize you have cast aside something every bit as important as your emotions. And what could be so important? Don't expect to win this battle easily. Not when you're fighting us.
You okay? Okay. well,
Yes, here we come!
Timer's definitely stuck.
Dr. Marco, please stand back. Mr. Heinkel and I can handle this on our own.
Well, I'm sure you can, but still. We're fine. Let us take care of it.
Really?
Right. Here we go. 1, 2.
He just
Yeah.
be walking like this?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's walking with a plan.
With the sword also.
No fair. At least give us a chance. You beast! How dare you! How can you attack me? You were supposedly created to obey every order we gave you, no matter what. This must mean the good gentleman lied. He lied to us about you.
We even save him to go to fucking prison. You should be nervous.
I don't know who you are, but you have my sincere thanks. Please join my security detail. I'll see to it that you're taken care of. I'll
This good gentleman you were speaking of earlier. I wonder if you'd be so kind as to tell me a bit more about him. I don't know why anyone would sit there and make themselves such an easy target. Let's go. Where does this lead?
Looks like it goes quite a ways down.
Oh, well fuck, are we all going?
Buccaneer squad has just taken the main gate. There was little resistance and few were injured. We also control the main entrance. They've secured tanks and are currently taking up positions.
I'm sorry, but here comes Bradley to fuck it up.
Maintain your position. And be absolutely sure not to open the gates until every last one of those mannequin soldiers has been done away with. We are now in control of most of the Central Command Center. done it. We've beaten them.
Let's not be too happy because usually that's when trouble starts.
I want to celebrate with you, but like,
I'm gonna celebrate until I can't, which is gonna be soon. Good for you. Where's Miles?
Make it here in time.
I'm just waiting.
Greetings, I'm back.
And judging by the mess I see, it would appear that things have gotten rather out of hand in my absence now, wouldn't it?
As of now, I am personally taking command. We will get rid of the rebels. All available Central forces. It's time to fight.
He's back. King Bradley.
Salute His Excellency, Führer Bradley!
Let's see if there is an after credit scene, but if there is not, we're
There is.
watching another episode anyway, so you don't have to worry about us, you know?
Fucking Bradley, I can't. I'm back. Don't celebrate too soon. Ray of light, he is. He is the ray of fucking light.
And he's gonna get his body back.
You understand that we're gonna watch in like a couple of days?
In a couple of days, him getting
I'm
his
gonna
body
fucking
back.
witness that. Wait. I didn't make certain that it's a scene. Oh, it fucking might not be. It's
There is
not.
no other scene. And this was a great episode, as every single one of them. How many more do we have left? This 51.
Don't even fucking count. I'm gonna cry.
So
9, boo. We're on
9.
single digits.
Now we're in single digits on my fucking count.
Yeah, no. At this point, everything's gonna make me emotional. Like, it is just. I don't know. I don't know where I want to start. Honestly, I mean, let's just start from I guess the briefest part in the beginning portion of it, which is the continuation of the previous episode. I'm sorry. My throat hurts, so having I don't know what it's called, but that's it. We had a continuation of the previous episode. There's a talk between Hawkeye now. Hawkeye was speaking. First, my fucking boys, Roy and Ed were talking. Ed being like, "You would have fucking died. You would have lost it mind if we
Being
didn't come and
idiots.
save you."
That's their relationship.
Roy
I think
can,
Roy gets younger by 10 years when he starts talking to Ed.
He's like
Literally,
petty. He's like
so
petty. He's like,
immature.
I'm not gonna say thank you, but I'm walking next to you so that you can feel my gratitude, let's say, but I'm not saying thank you because like you did nothing. Hawkeye did it, you know, like you provided nothing. She already talked me down when you came. That's a lie, boy.
Yeah, that's a fucking
lie.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. He literally is so immature. I can't even pick which one is more immature than between the two of them
Roy.
when they're together.
Roy.
Just in my opinion, just because, especially because he's older. Fucking older. This one is a child.
You would expect Ed to be mature, like he's supposed to be like a teenager. I mean, Ed is very mature for his age.
Yeah. Not when he started talking to Roy. Just not when he's... Otherwise, sure.
Yeah.
You know? But when he starts talking to Roy, it's
Like
just
those
like
two bring
idiots
out, I don't know what
bickering.
this, like I can't. Those two, what they bring out from each other is hilarious. I mean, I'm so happy that we can laugh about it now.
Yeah.
Because last episode was really sad.
Nothing
like
to
in those
laugh
like
about.
yeah, no, but like again, in those moments, Ed looks at Roy and like he can see where Roy is gonna go and he doesn't want him to like become that, to be consumed by anger. You know, so like I love the relationship that they have because like they're always bickering constantly. But when push comes to shove, like both will protect each other without any question.
Yeah.
And so like that
And
to start off,
they both respect each other. That's the
a lot,
most
yeah.
important part. They both think the best of each
and
other.
very highly, yeah.
Yeah, very highly. And I think that's the most important because Ed would never fight this much for someone who he doesn't respect.
Of course.
And especially because he knows their plans, he knows what they done, and he knows what they want to achieve and how they want to repair everything.
I think he knows what kind of person
Yeah,
he is, like deep down.
people they are.
Yeah, of course. But like he's talking here to Roy now, who needs like saving. And then we had this like incredible, like this was like, what is this? This is like first 3 minutes of this fucking episode. They just like give me Hawkeye speaking to Scar and telling him thank you because you are the one that talked him out of this. Because, I mean, Scar is the final one that basically said, like, I fear what is gonna happen to a country if their leader is someone who becomes this, who is led by anger.
And that momentarily reminded Roy of Hughes and everything they together believed in and wanted to achieve. And so that definitely did move him and made him stop. I mean, they all did together.
Of course, like the combination of everyone.
Combination of everybody, but like Scar came there to try to reason a guy who burned so many of their people alive.
Yeah.
And that's really strong, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, that is why Hawkeye is like specifically thanking him as well, because like she understands, like, these are two people that have been fighting on different sides, and like she is responsible for his people's genocide.
Imagine how hard it is for her even to look him in the eye.
Yeah.
Because it would be hard if it was me.
Yeah.
I mean, she knows that he did also a lot of very bad stuff, but like they are the reason for that. And they are the fault for that. So yeah, I just love and appreciate what she did there. I think and that's like she also told him, like, strong.
I don't know, I'm sure you don't want to hear that from someone like me, because again, we know she carries so much guilt about that. Like, that doesn't need to be mentioned again. But like she just truly sincerely thanked him, like when she stopped and like he looked back and she said, like, really sincerely thank you. I think he was really like taken aback, because I feel like maybe he didn't expect, because he was like so far gone and he has been doing those things for such a long time, being consumed by his anger and revenge, that I don't think he necessarily thought that he was gonna be where he is now and have someone thank him. And someone like this, you know, someone who was a part of the genocide of the Ishvalan people, you know, to thank him deeply for helping a guy who has also contributed a lot to your people's suffering. Like, I just think
fascinating where they are right now and how they came here at this place, because like Scar knows how bad he has also done.
Yeah.
Not just them.
Yeah. And again, for someone like Scar to come to the point where he is helping someone like Roy, what a fucking progression. Like, I cannot...
That's impossible.
Yeah, like, it seems...
And I'm so happy that we got there.
And I, like, honestly...
Okay, I read the title.
Oh, what?
The Return of the Fuhrer.
Okay, that's what I thought it was gonna be. Isn't that
honestly, I thought that's gonna be... So I was like, oh, imagine maybe it's not gonna happen this episode, but the title is gonna spoil. But why would they spoil that in the title?
Yeah, no, because, like, I thought we were gonna... I thought we shouldn't have read it before episode 55. I thought like it was gonna be safe after episode 55. Yeah, Return of the Fuhrer, of course it is. Again, Scar's storyline has been just stunning from the get-go. And especially just because, like, I find it very powerful that the main influence on him is, like, Winry. Because he has killed her parents, like, accidentally, kind of. Like, he didn't mean to. Those were good people who have helped the Ishvalan people. And, like, since meeting her again, and since she, like, showed him some type of kindness, like, not like she's, like, helping him heal his wounds. He's like, I don't like you, but I'm still gonna help you here. And just, like, being met with people like her and the rest.
And Miles as well. I think seeing people who are able to forgive and people, not forgive, but, like, continue working, let's say, with
continue being good people,
continue being good
and not
towards,
being swallowed by revenge
towards people who did them wrong. I think that is what made him realize that he shouldn't go down this path, and that he made a lot of mistakes in the meantime.
And just like his story, then the progression of it has been one of my favorite things in this show. And that's honestly, that's a big thing to say, because, like, everything has been my favorite thing in the show. Like, there's so many things I fucking love, but Scar's storyline has been...
As a character, Scar could possibly be one of my favorite storylines of a character here,
Yeah.
honestly, and the progression he went, because we met him as a guy who is full of anger and doing the revenge, which is different from the others, you know. Like maybe not my favorite story, of course. My favorite story is always gonna be like the love between Ed, Al, Winry, and everything they survived, you know. But like him as a character, as a progression, might be my favorite one.
And that was just a brief part in this fucking episode, okay? I
Yeah,
fucking
let's.
talk about it. Then we had a lot of the Armstrongs who teamed up with a housewife and her husband.
Yeah, again,
What a team up! I never imagined seeing Armstrong with what's his name, Sid, something like that, Sig. What a combination of fucking muscles! I cannot.
like we always say, this show is full of comedy mixed with action and emotions and everything, and it was really funny. All those scenes, first both Armstrong looking at these two big, actually in that moment stronger than them, you know,
Yeah.
more helpful than
Both of
them.
them so shocked. So
Both-
shocked.
and that tells you a lot if the two of them are looking in awe to
Yeah.
somebody.
Yeah.
And then of course the comedy is there with Armstrong and Sig, whatever, comparing their muscles
And being like
and
very
congratulating each other for like sucking.
having those muscles.
Yeah, I think that was I think that was funny.
What a joy.
Yeah,
Honestly, what a
just
fucking
joy to watch. What can I tell you? Just fucking
Always.
joy to watch.
Just
everything.
fucking, again, they just balance it out so well.
Yeah.
They just balance it out
Perfectly.
perfectly. Like, I don't know how they keep doing it, but it's beautiful. And,
And
like,
I-
in the meantime, we also have so many of the soldiers.
Helping constantly.
Yeah. And, like, the Brick soldiers, like, taking command and sending help to General. Like, she said, like, because Buccaneer
Yeah.
basically sent her. And then she was like, how'd she do that? Like, what does he think? Does he think I need help? You know? But she was touched.
Yes, I loved also the scenes between General Armstrong and Izumi, where they
She was so
showed
impressed with her.
where they showed respect to each other.
I also just like to connect the Buccaneer thing. Like, I thought it was so nice because he helped her, and, you know, at that one time when they went down the tunnel, like, she was supposed to close the exit if they didn't come back in a certain amount of time, and she didn't close it.
And she now said, close the gates or something like that.
Yeah.
We don't want any of these dummies. Like,
To escape.
we're gonna
care of them,
destroy
yeah.
them right here, right now. And he sent help.
I love
Everything
that. I
comes
love
back,
that whole
back
part.
for full circle.
Yeah. And like they were celebrating, they were so happy. They thought they won. And I was celebrating with them because I knew it was gonna be like short lived, but let me be happy until I can. Because like later on I'm still gonna be happy because I'm seeing Bradley. But like
That's
you
what
know,
I wanted to say. Like, this is a conflict that I don't mind, technically. Like, this is a conflict that I enjoyed, that I can't wait to see. You know, like when Al was fighting Pride, couldn't hated it more. And here, there's a part of me that enjoys that. I mean, of course, I know on which side I'm on, but
clearly.
it is fun to watch it. Not fun. I think maybe it's gonna be also heartbreaking because we didn't even mention that we had
Oh, yeah.
Sloth die in this episode, and I really like the way he did die as well, and the last words that he said. Because like we realized, I mean, how dumb we were. We weren't dumb. We just didn't question and thought about it more deeply about
I mean,
sins
honestly,
and
I just
how
don't because I didn't necessarily think that we were gonna deepen
Explore.
even their storyline
Yeah.
so much.
which would make sense.
But I love that we did
It
that.
really does make sense. And then we had the scene with Sloth when he was done, because like we were all constantly laughing whenever he would be like, "Oh my God, such a pain,
such a drag."
This is such a pain. This is even more of a pain. Have to kill this. Have to walk. Have to breathe. Everything." And that was funny to us. And here you realize how not funny it is. How it's a fucking pain that he feels all the time.
Yeah.
And-
Dying is such a pain.
but living is
Then again, so is living.
so it's like, oh my God. So
Oh
like
my
you said, I
God.
think it's kind of a mercy them dying instead
I
of
agree.
having all these feelings that they can't control, that they can't change, that they can't do anything about. You know, that's the only feeling that they had, and you can only imagine how horrible it is. You know.
Truly, like now, they're kind of one of my biggest tragedies of this show. Just like really the sins. I don't know. I feel really sad about it. And it's the same thing that like I always what I was always like looking at at Bradley
But
for,
here you
you
got
know?
it in every single one.
I got it for every
them.
single one, but like I guess I always looked for it in Bradley because like I always thought like, you know, Bradley was human, and so I thought it was more likely to have that storyline with his character kind of. And now we had it with every single one
Every
nearly,
single one
you
in
know?
some way.
And so like the Bradley part then is gonna just absolutely kill me and destroy me.
I mean, we even mentioned it briefly with the father, where Hohenheim told him that he would have liked to be a human, something like that. What did he say? Yeah, he said exactly like that.
In this episode, what Hohenheim told him, yeah,
he said it told him exactly like that when they met.
Yeah, I thought that was really interesting when he told him like what you basically crave the most is
but
to
like
be.
we haven't thought about them how he when he made sins, he got rid of those sins.
Yeah.
Basically from himself. So it's interesting. I'm just thinking, what is he feeling?
I mean, that
now?
makes you because like when you think about it, that makes you less human. I mean, it's what Hohenheim said. Like all those things, like when excessive, you know, they can be bad, but like those are the things that make you human.
And
like,
you have to understand them too.
I don't know, greed. Like you need to feel that so that you can continue working towards what you want. Like
every single one.
Pride. So you know, don't let people like step all over you. Like in amounts, it is good. It is healthy. And like when you take all of that away from yourself, I don't know what is left. Yeah. Like I don't know, you become a shell kind of a person. Yeah. And so like that's what he told him. Now that he saw him, he was like, you know, before you were very, I don't know, we saw him smiling and everything chatty, but now like there's just this dead look in your eyes, like there is nothing there anymore. Yeah. And I find it very interesting when he said like what you want is basically to become human, because like he was a dwarf in a flask.
And he also told him like, you said you step on so much of on the families and humans' emotions and stuff like that. So why did you made sins to be your children? Why did you make them call you a father? Because that is what you crave the most. This whole time, he really tried to in some way got through to him. I mean, I think he knows him the best.
Is that why he's doing this? Like because again, you know, we still don't technically know why he is making this big transmutation circle for like the Philosopher's Stone and everything. Like, of course, we were always going by the obvious option of it being like, you know, he just wants to rule the world. But like, it could be multiple things of it. Like maybe being, like he can't necessarily feel jealousy because he has separated envy from himself. But like is it because he craves maybe that the family so much, and so he now is, let's say, destroying it or trying to build something that can for him serve as a family, like if a legion of warriors, not warriors but like something.
I'm not sure. I don't know if he knows how to process the emotions that he would feel.
I mean, honestly, clearly not. Maybe that's why he separated it from himself.
Yeah, I think he even said in this episode that like he would never want to lower himself to that level when he can become an absolute being. Yeah. So to me, that sounded like what he was trying to achieve with the transmutation circle, being an absolute being, because like maybe he thinks that then he would be satisfied, you know, with being the most powerful one, with everybody would, I don't know, fear him, whatever, because he doesn't know how to process the emotions. He even separated all the sins from him that he had. That's very interesting about him. I love what we found out in every single episode about every single one of the sins.
About every single one of the to call them people or like things that you didn't necessarily expect you were going to get more depth from. Like I didn't expect this from the father now. I didn't expect that we were going to be hit with you kind of crave family, or you crave that, so that's what they call you father, because I never questioned it necessarily. And so like now I'm gonna fucking feel sad for him as well, because like he was created, he was a dwarf in a flask, you know, he was very trapped. This is also just gonna be potentially just a very sad story at the end. Wow, I really have no word as to how good this all is. We have the next one. Let's watch the
We're
next
gonna
one.
watch the
Because
next
Bradley
one
is
and-
fucking here. Bradley,
and
the way,
let's
what
be-
is that entrance, people? That fucking entrance. I'm sorry, but oh my god.
And we're not
Oh my
gonna
God.
see what he's gonna do, because people are respect him, people trust him, and people are gonna follow him. And he called our guys rebellions,
Rebels.
rebels. Which is very interesting. I mean, not at all, but sure, let's call it interesting. We did
And
found
just
a
as we
tunnel.
won.
I mean, tunnel, the stairs
Yeah,
down. So are we
yeah.
gonna go down there? What are we gonna do? We shouldn't let Bradley have and occupy the central part. Whatever.
I think we're gonna just keep fighting him,
Yeah,
and it's just
maybe.
gonna be like deaths left and right from both sides.
And that's
Let's
very
watch.
interesting.
Let's see.
watch the
Okay,
episode.
thank you for
so much
watching.
We'll see
Bye.
you soon. Bye.